My name is Mary Alice Young. When I recall my time on Wisteria Lane, I think mostly of good things. Well-maintained lawns, and even better maintained housewives.
Oh, the video's off. Oh, I hope this goes better later.
Of course, there is another side to life on this idyllic street.
Okay, so far so good.
A darker side. One that my friends and neighbors would do anything to cover up.
Okay, maybe it was just the beginning.
While we all wish to be the person our neighbors envision us to be, there are always secrets we don't want our neighbors to know. Some are secrets in name only, out in the open for all the world to see. While others find that no matter how much they try to conceal the truth, somehow things always find a way to come back to the surface.
There we go.
As the most successful real estate broker in town, Edie Britt has always understood the importance of first impressions. A bad first impression can cause a prospective buyer to question their decision, while a strong impression will allow you to beat prospective buyers to the punch. However, first impressions can often be misleading. When Edie first met her new neighbors, she thought she had met the perfect family. But as Edie and everyone else in the neighborhood will soon find out, there's no such thing as the perfect family.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's Nostalgic Gamer Princess. Welcome back to Wisteria Lane. This is not the first time I'm doing a Desperate Housewives walkthrough. Last time when I did one, first and foremost, just want to warn you all, if you were joining in for the first time, I do curse quite a lot whenever I say something derogatory. It's not towards any...
Welcome to Wisteria Lane.
Oh, shut the fuck
now
up.
That you created your family, the first thing you should try...
Please stop
Using
talking.
your mouse, click the floor beneath the
Oh my
flashing
God.
arrow to move into the living room. Well done.
I'll just do everything they want me to.
Excellent. With that, you are now free to explore your house in Wisteria Lane.
Thank you.
As you
Bye.
have just received your first alert.
Bye. Anyways, so like I was saying, whenever I say something, whenever I curse, it's not like meant to be derogatory towards any person of, gender, race, orientation, anything. It's just, I speak a lot of times. It's just really bad. Like I have really bad use of language, I guess. But it's not towards anyone in particular. But anyways, like I was saying, I am here because I had done this playthrough once before, and basically what I had done was I was nice to all the housewives except for Edie and Etta. This time, I'm going to be nice to Edie and Etta, but a bitch to everyone else.
When you're inside someone's house, you can...
Fuck off, I don't give a shit. So that's the way it's going to be. I'm not going to show everything, like my walking and stuff, but like I'll show everything else.
Hello, I'm Edie. You are now involved in a
Shut up. Okay. Edie, Britt, right? Please, call me Nostalgia.
Okay. As Fairview's #1 real estate broker for 2 years running, I feel it's my obligation to show you around your new house. Do you mind if I come in?
P.S. Just so you know, I will include my first playlist of my first walkthrough. If you want me to, I am not going to go through every single emotion and every single thing that she says. I will literally only click on what I think is the nicest thing or the meanest thing for each housewife. So if you want to look back, because I read every single one in the previous playlist, then please go ahead, click below. I'll include it in the below description. But for now, again, like I said, I'll be nice to her and to the old bat, and I'll be mean to everyone else. Okay? Cool. Oh, and I'll be a bitch to my husband and my son. Make yourself at home.
Thanks. Now let me give you a little dirt on this place.
Oh, it's
Sometimes
running so
people have a lot
smoothly.
to say.
Shut up.
This house was actually built on an ancient Indian burial ground.
Oh, that's terrible. Is this house haunted?
Jesus, I'm kidding. But you should have seen the look on your face just then. priceless.
My ass is fucking huge. I know I've mentioned this before, but this is one of the places where me and nostalgia are like one and the same person. My ass is fucking huge, like all the time. It has been ever since like 7th grade.
There have been a few newsworthy events on this street, however.
You're just pulling my leg again, aren't you?
No, I'm quite serious. Moving on. This is some nice furniture you have in here. Wow, nice big TV.
Really? I always thought it was sort of small. Hey, wait a minute.
Actually, I just remembered that I have an appointment I need to get to. Houses don't sell themselves, you know. Believe me, I wish they did sometimes. Anyway, if you need anything, call me on my cell. Here's the number.
At the end of a conversation, an exit...
Fuck off. Alright. Bye, Edie. It's been real interesting meeting you. And now Bree should be coming along and I'll be an asshole to her. I'll read all the asshole things maybe, and I'll just like decide on what's like the most asshole thing to say. But like I said, everything else, like, it's pretty much included in my last playlist. I include everything on there, so you shouldn't be missing out on anything if you watch the previous playthrough. Hey bitch, what do you want? Get the fuck out of my house.
Hello, I'm Bree Vandekamp.
Actually, it's Mrs. Princess. Only my friends call me Nostalgia.
Oh, pardon me. To get back to my point, I was just having coffee with some of the neighbors and was wondering if you'd like to join us.
If you all want to meet me so bad, why don't you all just come over here?
Well, please don't take offense, but this place isn't quite up for a social gathering from the looks of things.
Wow, what a whore. I will try to make it over when I can.
Excellent. See you soon.
Fuck off, bitch. Thanks so much for ruining my day and calling my house ugly. Wow. My house ugly.
Your garden
What a horrible woman.
and increase your prestige.
I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, we were a bitch to Edie. Ooh, I just remembered something. Okay, so we're gonna be getting prescription pills that are actually for Edie. But,
You've just acquired an object. Your map button primary goals appear inside your goals tab in blue. Secondary goals are green. You should check your mail every...
Okay, I'm trying to decide something. So basically, there's going to come a time when I'm going to have to make, like, 3 or 4 different decisions. And, okay, I'm going to separate them right now. Hold on, I'm going to save in several different ways because right now I'm going to have to give this back eventually to the proper person, but there's also an option to keep it until later. So I think I'll divide it up and I'll show you both options like one at a time maybe. Maybe depending on the episode. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, so let me save really quickly, okay? Okay. We're at Bree's house and we're going to meet all the ladies and we're going to be really big bitches and assholes to him.
Hi, glad you could make it. And look at you, all dolled up for a girls' night out.
That's sweet, but I really can't stay long. I have a lot more work to do at home.
I'm sorry to hear that. Why don't you make yourself at home and take a moment to meet everyone personally?
I think I'll do just that. I can't wait to meet everyone. So, just so you all know,
Talk to you for a bit.
oh yeah, so,
All alone in that empty house. We should really do something for him sometime.
who are they talking about? Anyways,
Say to something like that.
they really need to stop talking so I can start talking.
I think that's completely justified.
Oh my god, please stop. Okay, so basically, what I did last time was I went around collecting secrets, and I went around a second time. I went around basically like seducing every husband and keep taking secrets again, but giving them like bad advice. And to be honest, whenever I gave them bad advice, it came out the same way every single time. So no offense to you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to be doing the secret thing right now. I will be slapping and like seducing husbands because I said I would, but I'm not going to be taking secrets this time because it literally comes out to the same outcome. Even if it comes to me being like, you're a horrible pervert and I hate you and you're a horrible person, they're like, oh my god, you're so right. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. And it's like, okay, all right. So yeah, secrets, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be taking secrets this time. I will be sneaking into houses and stealing shit and slapping people and seducing husbands. But other than that, no secrets, because it's stupid and nothing's going to happen. And you have a whole playlist that I will include that has all the secrets in there and nothing changes. Like, trust me. Anyways, hi Susan. Sorry, I'm going to be mean to you. I love you. She's my favorite.
Hello. So nice to meet you. I'm Susan Mayer.
Hey Susie, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you married? Do you have children?
Oh, I'm not married anymore. Just call me Susan.
What happened? Was it a messy divorce, or did he die or something?
No, it's okay. Just the standard happy marriage turned bitter divorce. At least I got something good out of it. My daughter Julie.
I like the girl who does her voiceover.
One day, I found out that my ex, Carl, was cheating on me with his secretary. So I did the only sensible thing. I kicked him out. Or he left. Depends on who tells the story, I guess.
Couldn't keep him interested in the goods, huh?
Well, I'm completely over him now. I can concentrate more on my children's books this way, too. So, tell me about yourself. What does your husband do?
Well, I'm a stay-at-home mom. My husband runs a private practice down at the health center.
Really? I dated a doctor not that long ago. Dr. Ron. Didn't really end that well, though.
No one cares.
See, the thing is, I had just remarried my ex-husband for health insurance purposes, and I tried to protect Dr. Ron's feelings by not telling him. But for some reason, he didn't get that I was just looking out for him.
It sounds to me like trust was the issue. He had a right to be mad.
Really? Maybe you're right. I always wind up hurting people when I'm just trying to do the right thing.
Oh, I feel so bad. If your idea of helping is hurting, then it sounds like you're on the right track, Susan.
I think I've heard enough. I need some time to think. By myself.
I'm so sorry. I love her so much. And Bree's just looking on like, wow, our new neighbor's a bitch. I'm sorry. I like you a lot. You're my favorite neighbor. I'm so sorry. I'm such a bitch. I don't want to be. Actually, I do want to be. It's kind of fun. But there are some times where nostalgia just goes over the line and it's like, holy fucking shit. Oh, like Lynette. Lynette's gonna be a fucking dumpster fire. Hey.
Howdy, neighbor. Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Lynette Scavo.
Hi, Lynette. I'm Nostalgia.
Let me do a little preemptive strike here and apologize in advance for anything my brood might do to you or your house. They are amazing kids, but you know how it is? Sometimes they just get a little out of hand, especially when the three boys get together.
Thanks. I'll be sure to lock my doors from now on.
I find it's better to prepare the uninitiated for the worst. My twins sometimes act like they just escaped from a zoo, and my oldest just follows along on their adventures.
I bet you and your husband's hands are sore from all the spanking you must have to do.
My husband and I don't believe in hitting our children. Don't get me wrong, we punish them, but in creative ways.
When it comes to keeping children under control, only spanking works. My husband and I were both disciplined, and we turned out fine.
Yeah, the truth is, spanking is the way lazy parents teach their children to behave. And Tom and I love our children far too much to be lazy. Besides, every day I deal with advertising executives who behave far worse than my boys.
So, do you and your husband both work?
Oh, yes. We traded staying home with the kids for the first couple of years, but now we found a way for both of us to work and spend time with the kids.
For the record, those who actually do both, like, work and take care of kids, I commend you, because you are doing two jobs at once. Like, even being a full-time mom is a job in itself. So, like, those who are doing both at the same time, I commend you, and none of which I am selecting right now actually goes for what I believe in. So I am so sorry. I don't want to offend anyone. I hate myself for every single bad decision and bad thing I say in this whole game. I'm so sorry. I could never give up any of the time I have spent raising my son. I would feel guilty or selfish like you fucking whore.
Excuse me? I was a stay-at-home mother for 5 years. I'm a great mother, and I couldn't love my kids any more than I do.
Well, I just don't think a great mother would choose to work.
Yeah, I won't keep you from meeting the others. Bye.
Oh, we pissed her off so much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me walk past you awkwardly.
Hello, I'm Gabrielle Solis, but you can call me Gabby.
Pleased to meet you, Gabby. Do you always dress up for gatherings at Breeze, or is this just a special occasion?
This whole thing, it's nothing special. Stella gave it to me years ago, but around here, it's practically haute couture.
Oh, I see. Second-hand clothes for a second-rate woman. It all makes sense now.
Very funny, I think. Look, I gotta go. I'm sorry, but if I don't find a bathroom soon, I'm gonna pop out of this thing.
Wow, that didn't last long.
Now that we've gotten all the formal introductions out of the way, why don't you tell us a little more about yourself?
There isn't really much to say, really. My family and I just moved into town and are getting ourselves acclimated to life on Wisteria Lane.
Oh, how nice. And how long have you and your husband been together?
What's it to you?
Hello? You're a woman. Shouldn't that number be etched in your mind somewhere?
It should be, but my memory isn't exactly in the best condition.
That's a very strange thing to say.
I'll say. Just what do you mean by that?
I mean, just what I said. I can't remember. There was a tragic accident about 20 years ago that ruined the better part of my memory. I was forced to fill in the blanks with family photos and what my husband told me.
My, I certainly wasn't expecting you to tell us that. I'm terribly sorry I asked. Perhaps we should move on.
I don't know, Bree. It's not that bad. I know I've got more than a few moments in my life that I'd like to forget about altogether.
While it's nice that you guys are, like, enjoying my amnesia, it's really not that much of a big deal. At first, it was hard not knowing much about my past, but I've learned to live with it, so drop it.
Don't take this the wrong way, but that's just so weird. From what you're telling us, it sounds like there's a huge stretch of your life that you can't account for.
How could she possibly take that the wrong way, Gabby? I'd like to take this time to apologize on Gabrielle's behalf. Apparently she's been taking notes from the Edie Britt School of Social Etiquette.
All I'm saying is that when you only know about one half of your life, there's no telling when the other half might come back for a visit.
Ladies, what do you say we cut the small talk and get down to business,
I don't want our new neighbor to think I'm a snoop or anything, but I saw Edie do something questionable the other day. You won't think any less of me for divulging this bit of gossip, will you?
I couldn't think any less of you, Gabby.
I saw her sneaking around and digging through people's mailboxes while I was out jogging.
My mailbox?
No, it wasn't any of ours, but I thought you should all know about it.
What a coincidence. I actually found something strange in my mail not too long ago.
What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. It's nothing.
If you're trying to keep something from us, it won't work. Secrets have a way of getting out around here.
I don't think I saw this last time, so I'll just read this out loud. Well, it's just that I found this envelope on my mail with the initials EB on it. No, really, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Is that a threat?
No, it's just a fact on this street.
You'll have to forgive Gabby for being so blunt. But it's true. This is a very small town. Secrets don't stay that way for long.
Well, if we're done scaring the hell out of the new resident, I have to go home to my kids.
Yeah, I better get going too. I have some work to do on my book.
You know, I think I can find a better way to waste my time than mindlessly gossiping about the neighborhood tramp, so I'll be on my way as well.
Your secrets button, indicated by a...
Okay, so first off, Edie's gonna be rooting around my mailbox, so I'll give her the thing first. And then I'll, do a separate one where, like, I do the mission, I guess. Okay, Bree, go through the front door. There you go. Alright, let's go home. Can I help you?
Oh, sorry. This really isn't as bad as it looks.
From what I hear, this isn't the first time this has happened. The ladies told me you had a habit of snooping in other people's mailboxes.
That's ridiculous.
Then how do you explain what you're doing right now?
All right, I know it looks bad, but please don't tell the other ladies.
Okay, I'll bite, Edie. I'll let you explain your side of the story.
Well, you wouldn't know it yet, but our mailman can be a little absent-minded. I have some important real estate documents that I was expecting days ago.
Wait, you mean this package right here?
Yes, that's it. You didn't open it, did you?
I think you're confusing me with yourself. I can't say I wasn't tempted. I would never do such a thing.
Silly me. I just didn't want you to be burdened with the contents. It's all very private real estate information, nothing of interest to you. And it's all in that really cryptic realtor jargon anyway, so you wouldn't understand it. Thanks for keeping an eye out for it.
Anything for you, Edie?
Great. Well, I better take care of this. Thanks again. Bye.
Bye. Alright, and now I'm gonna make food for them. Can I help you?
Oh, sorry. This really isn't as bad as it looks.
Really? Because it looks pretty bad.
Well, you wouldn't know it yet, but our mailman can be a little absent-minded. I have some important real estate documents that I was expecting days ago.
Well, if that happens, I'll make sure to bring them over to you, Edie.
Of course. Great idea. Thanks again.
Faux show, girl. And then next episode, we'll be able to give her the package and she'll send us on like a little mini quest thing. Anyways, let's go feed the family. No, what are you doing? Don't go there. What are you doing?
Hey, honey, that smells really good.
Alright, keep in mind, well, first of all, I made a vegetable platter, so that's fucking hilarious that the vegetable platter smells good. Also, I'm going to be an asshole to my husband and kids, because I'm not going to choose them this time, like, at all. Yikes! Lance Bass, don't sneak up on me when I'm holding sharp knives. I know he looks different. I made him look different, but his name is still the same, as well as our son, who is still Nick Carter.
Sorry to scare you. We just got home.
Well, it's about time. I need to tell you about my day. So much happened.
Can it wait? My day felt extra long today, and I just want to rest and relax for a minute.
My day hasn't really been a walk. Oh, wait. Actually, that's passive-aggressive. Yeah, let's do passive-aggressive. My day hasn't really been a walk in the park, you know, but go ahead. Tell me about your day.
It was as busy as can be. There is so much work to do setting up the new office here. I really underestimated how much. Patient files that have to be updated and organized, new computers to network together. Luckily, I found a new assistant to help out around the office.
By the way, I heard there was a study done where no matter if there was more women or more men in the room, but apparently men actually talk way more than women. Just something I thought I'd throw out there. Maybe I'll include that in, like, as a link if I find the study again. Oh, it couldn't have been all that bad. You should hear about my day.
I'd love to hear about your day, honey, but I'm really hungry. Is dinner almost ready?
Well, there are plenty of Bertolli frozen meals in the freezer if you want to make your own dinner from now on.
Honey, don't be this way. You know I love you. It's just been a long day.
Well, then I'm glad I made dinner for two. If you're lucky, there may be some leftovers for you. Leftover fucking celery and carrots, you asshole. Our son actually looks pretty handsome. I think he looks a little bit more handsome than last time, to be honest.
Mom, this doesn't taste as good as your normal cooking.
That is no way to speak to your mother, young man.
Well, maybe tomorrow night you can cook dinner for your parents. How does that sound, Nick Carter?
Let's just change the subject, shall we? How was school, son?
I don't really want to talk about it. Can I be excused?
Absolutely not. This is our first family dinner in our new home.
That's ridiculous. First you forced me to move to this stupid place, now you won't let me leave the dinner table.
As long as you live under this roof, you will live by our rules.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Have you met anyone that you like at school yet?
Most of them are total losers. There were a couple people that seemed pretty cool.
Oh, really? Were any of them cute girls?
I forget what I chose last time. Would you like to tell us more about them, Nick Carter?
Well, there is a teaching assistant that seems really helpful in my English class.
AKA, she helps him raise his dick up.
Good. If you make friends with her, she might be able to improve your grades.
Or you could just make friends with a classmate who could study with you.
So, can I go, or do I still have to serve some time?
Oh, just
I need to meet my old friends online.
Oh, just get out of here. Were we like that to our parents?
I just don't know, dear. So anyway, how was your day?
It was a very stressful first day. I didn't have a minute to myself. It all started with a visit from the local realtor, Edie Britt. She welcomed us into the neighborhood and told me some of the history of our house.
Well, she seems like someone who will make an interesting neighbor.
After that, I was invited by Bree Vandekamp to meet some of the other housewives from our street. All I wanted to do was gossip about others and try to find out if I had any secrets.
Well, you are a savvy lady. I'm sure you will deal with them appropriately.
Some of the people I met are the kind I would definitely like to have over for a little get-together, and others, not so much.
You really have had a long day, haven't you? I apologize for not letting you tell me about it earlier.
You better apologize. I do a lot more than you think while you're at work. All those boxes didn't just unpack themselves, you know. Now, tell me all about that new assistant of yours. Just how young and how attractive is she?
Oh, there isn't much to tell.
There is plenty, and you can start with her age.
I'm not sure of her exact age, but I would guess around 30. Don't worry. I hired her because she had an impressive resume.
Oh, I can imagine her impressive resume and her well-rounded set of skills.
Honey, please. Don't you trust me?
I'm sorry, you're right. Let me retract that statement, Your Honor. Are you ready for dessert?
I don't think I could eat another bite.
Okay, let's just go to bed. We both need to get up to get some rest.
You know, I don't think I'm ready to rest just yet. But I am ready to go to bed.
Oh, fine. I know there's no talking you out of it once you get all worked up. I guess my work for the day isn't quite over yet.
I'll meet you up there.
I love how he doesn't give a shit. I pretty much just said I don't want sex, and he's just like, yeah, let's have sex! Asshole. This is a sympathy fuck.
Sometimes, the stars align and two people hit it off immediately. Other times, only time will tell whom will prove to be a friend. And who will reveal themselves to be a worthy adversary.